Greetings and salutations, my operators, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order, Ordeal Call 1, Paper Moon. And last time, it turns out we did not kill Caster, and he came back with a vengeance. Well, technically not really. He came back as a puppet, because Zolkin came back as his older version, who has no morals. But thankfully, Lev had a magical cannon set up, because that's the thing he can do, apparently. So, Sakura used her command spell for... Well, she tried to save Grow, but turns out wasn't gonna happen because Medusa did not have a AoE Noble Phantasm. Or even like a high blast one. Gotta have to be worse. There we go, get some vocal straps. Okie dokie. Audio is working. Yes. Okay. Alright. So, my rolls for summer have been bad. I've used all my chords. Star of 800. And every time I'm going to stream, I'm going to do 110 pull. They have been abnormally bad. I've been getting none of the rate ups. Like, not even the CEs. This is actually one of the better ones. Ooh, double 5-star CE. No surface though. Yeah, that's one of my better rolls. But things have not been looking good. Gotta go bankrupt. Anyways, let's go to section 9. Oh, right, so. Why does this keep being reset? Really wanted the NP2 Melusine, but I could barely get one. It has been awful. Why is that by level? Really thought I had like a pretty decent chance getting MP2. Turns out no. I don't even have like MP5 Balba or whatever her name is. Got MP5 Bargus, but that took like 800 quartz. It's insane how bad my luck was. Or is. Anyways, let's continue on to section 9. Section 9. The Crime of Revolution / Future. Do you know who you are? I feel like someone asked me that not too long ago. No. Hell, there wouldn't be any point in knowing. I am who I am. I am the one with a body that can satisfy any desire. I am the god of love and the demon king of depravity. I am a singular entity, arguably dualistic in nature. And countless versions of me exist to please every single person there is. So there's no point in asking me who I am. That's not really what I meant. An opportunity like this doesn't come around every day, so I thought I'd warn you ahead of time. Would you mind shutting up? You're just a stupid memory, you know. Yes, I can tell this is a recollection of something I did at some point in the past. I'm guessing it popped up because some sudden shock to my system or something. But if I've forgotten about it up until now, it couldn't be that important. Never mind the past. There's no time like the present. Now, please stay out of my way. There's no telling when I might get another chance at this. Wait, this is really important. It has to do with what you're doing here in the first... Yeah. Maybe when I have nothing better to do. I'll see about remembering that. Bye. Yeah, if we're focusing on what's important, this moment right here takes the cake. This warmth, this sensation, this is what I want. Everything feels soft and fluffy. Were you thinking you died and gone to heaven? Wait, did I die? For your sake, let's hope not. If you did, that would make me the only god here you can depend on. See anyone else around right now? Exactly. And since I'm the only one here you can depend on, you can cling to me a little tighter. It's okay. In fact, cling away. Save all your most precious feelings for me and me alone. Does this mean I can take all your... for myself? You don't mind, right? Cut! That's far enough. Well, come on. Get out of that cramped space already. It must be getting hard to breathe in there by now, no? It is a good thing I was able to rescue you so quickly. Oop. My mic. Sorry. So, that's where I've been? A coffin? I just woke up to find myself in there too, so I didn't know what was going on either. But it looks like it's stuffed with cotton, or something else similarly soft and fluffy. So that's where we were, inside one of those cylindrical cushioned rooms. Right. If you take a step back, you can see that I was in the one right next to yours. There's so many of these things. Where are we anyway? This is probably the paper moon's world outer rim. Though I do not know if this is what it is always like, or if it is just like this now because of the Holy Grail War. At any rate, it seems like the entire outer wall is made up of these, which have built-in shock absorption. I wonder if there's any reason they are shaped that way. They remind me of building pillars, or maybe coffins. Based on the transmissions we received from Randy the 12th, it looks like one of the Holy Grail War's mechanisms. Involves rotating the entire world in order to change the structures between the partitions at a certain phase. I think that process is likely what sent us flying to this outer rim area. Hang on, I still don't know what you're talking about. What's this fate thing? Is this because Castor died? Yes, I think so. The System Grail War is also about the Prime AIs competing to expand their territory. So if a master succeeds at defeating other servants and making progress, they will gain administrative rights over other masters' partitions and end up with control over multiple domains. That must be why they have a way to physically unify the domains, to reflect their new positional relationship. Moving on. Moving the whole world seems kind of like overkill to me. I agree. But then again, gods can be pretty cavalier about moving mountains and oceans around, so it might be fine. Let me try running a simple map program I copied from Ayus. Now I see. Except for the center, every partition's location has changed. Well, we're still the same place. It appears that the petition's positional relationships were shifted by means of the entire world rotating. Is it really possible to physically swap locations just by rotating? I understand your confusion, but remember, this is a virtual world. It could be that the partitions became conceptually paper thin during the rotation, or something like that. All I know for sure is that we should be very aware of this rule going forward. It's just like Randomment and the AIs that keep this world functioning. It bears mentioning that the paper moon is a compass, and so must be able to rotate for that purpose. It may be strange to think that a massive gyroscope-like rotation is necessary to adjust this world. But that may well be an everyday part of life here. I guess so? Anyway, this petition unification indicates two important things. First, this obviously means that the Rider faction has twice as much area to use for safely securing Randomment. That is a natural consequence of gaining command authority over another type of AI. And second, we no longer have any sort of enclave. What do you mean by that? Let me explain with a counterexample. Had Bill remained in place, and not been unified, it would have been an enclave for the Rider team. Should they then choose to make Bill their new base camp, Transfer would become their enclave. In other words, they could only protect one territory at a time, leaving the other vulnerable. Such a punishment is hardly a fitting reward for the winner of a major Holy Grail War battle. So the partition unification rule must have been added to prevent giving the winner an undue disadvantage like that. Having twice the area to manage should come with a corresponding advantage to make this worthwhile. Furthermore, say the war reaches a point where there are only 2 servants remaining. This unification rule would also prevent them from wasting time at unrelated opposite ends of the world. Put another way, this also means the Holy Grail War participants will always have enemies for neighbors. Such a development could be said to be necessary to encourage the Masters to fight and advance the Holy Grail War. Come to think of it, I wonder how the AIs are doing. As far as I can tell, the regular AIs not taking part in that war were unaffected by that rotation. Conversely, it is also safe to assume that Ayus and Duryodhana were sent flying just like we were. The same surely goes for the Rider and Saber teams, too. Since we cannot see any other factions camp from here, it would seem that we were all sent in somewhat random directions. I doubt anything would have happened to forcibly separate Masters from his servants, but we cannot be sure. I guess our first step is finding Ayus and Duryodhana again. I don't know why it's throwing me off right now. Yes, I agree that would be best. Fortunately, she agreed to let me put some code on her, which functions like a tracking device. So it should not be hard to find her. However, there's also no telling who we may run into as we make our way along the rim. So we will need to be careful. Man, I wasn't even sure if the Rider team had any interest in winning this thing at all. I never would have guessed they were packing firepower like that. Don't let your guard down around them, Master. Next time, they might try to point that cannon at us. That said, as capable as I am, I'm planning to keep you safe no matter what happens. So that's something to feel good about. Yeah, you saved me earlier, didn't you? Thanks. No problem. I'm always happy to hear your thanks, even if you're only being polite. Keep it coming, if you like. You can even show your appreciation more physically, if you want. That cannon was truly massive. But also single-use spell. I doubt he will be able to do that again so easily. But I also agree that we cannot let our guard down around him. I thought I had a handle on the Master of Rider, but now I'm not sure at all. Besides which, he appears to be seeing something visible only to him. What could that have been? It felt like he was searching for the answer to a question that does not necessarily have anything to do with winning the Holy Grail War. Well, no matter what it is, the fact remains that we need to be careful around him. After all, there is no telling whether the answer he is looking for is going to help us or hurt us. Yeah, I'm thinking Lev is seeing the demon god pillars again. They're speaking to him. Just like how Zoken wants to reach a root from no matter what. I think the demon god pillar got transferred over to the AI too. Well, let's see. So section 9 has no battles. Green, 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 green. Who is green? Is that Lev? Who am I? Oh yeah, I can tell you my name. Lanier Guzan. There are a few other things I could rattle off about me as well. I'm a participant of the System Grail War, the Master Rider, the Prime AI Transfer. Oh wait, no, that's not the important part. In addition to the duties and behavior principles I was programmed with, I also have something pointing me in a certain direction. Something huge. If anything, you could say is what dominates most of who I am. It drives me from the very core of my being. A fever burning through every false heartbeat in this body, telling me what to be like. Maybe I would feel more hesitant about it if I felt like this side of me was in conflict with my AI duties. But right now, all I feel is the urge to keep moving forward. I think you could call it a wish, or maybe a desire. I don't know if this was a conscious choice or not, but I suspect this personality is used to being compartmentalized. Maybe that's why I tend to observe myself from an oddly impartial perspective. This directionality is the first and primary functionality that defines this personality. And since I'm consciously aware of what kind of being I am, I'm able to intentionally fit my desire into that mold. So, what is that desire? What is that wish? I think it's a phrase that defines who I am. The future. So then, my answer is this. I may have been split off from someone else, with a powerful inclination towards the future. Amen. Whoa, 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 is this really happening? What the hell's going on here? I'm glad you didn't say anything there, Ryder. I wasn't about to actually explain anything anyway. That's going to wait until I've got proof. Once I do, I'll gladly talk your ear off. No, wait. Now that I've said that, you'd probably just ask the right balance of questions anyway, wouldn't you? Ah, who cares? Now come on! We've got to get to the next point. I knew it! Everything's misaligned! Which means... What does this mean? Now that I think about it, there must be a reason this world is circular. Maybe enabling movement like that is the whole point. No, the key is the future. Continuing that movement must cause something to happen in the future. Yes, that's it. Whatever that something is must require centrifugal force. May I ask what's going on now, Master? Oh yes, absolutely. Your timing is impeccable. I think I may have just figured out what this Holy Grail War is going to bring about. No, wait. It may even be that the whole point of this Holy Grail War is to... Imperial detected. Eliminating. Oh my god! Huh? Master! How could I let this happen? I didn't sense anyone. I never thought someone would try to snipe him from such extreme range. Master! Ryder, where's the enemy? There's no sign of them, or any follow-up attack. I think they just meant to assassinate you. With that done, I guess there wasn't much sense sticking around, huh? Damn it! They got me. I must have figured out something they'd rather stay secret. And I was so close to getting a glimpse of the next future, too! Master, I'm so sorry. Don't worry. It's okay. If anything, I'm sorry I never gave you a chance to fight. You must have been so frustrated. All that warrior's talent, and no avenue to use it. I wish I could have let you contribute more to the future. Please, Master, don't be sorry. You understood me better than I could ever have dared to hope. Warped and twisted though this version of me no doubt is, you never looked on me with disdain or undue heroic adulation. You just treated me like me. You were never afraid that I might be more than who I actually am. As I am now, that alone was more than enough. Is that what you're scared of? What you were scared of? Because anyone who'd be afraid of a pretty boy like you would be a straight up failure as the master. Me, I just want to see what comes next. If that means sacrificing the past or present, that's fine with me. Makes me a pretty shitty master, honestly. So, I may as well not go down without a fight. Ryder, over there. Is this right, Master? Yeah. Who knows? Maybe there won't be any point. But in case it changes something, let's give it a go. That's who I am, after all. Okay, it's almost time. There might not be a future for me anymore, but you might still have one. Once I lose my master authority, maybe a new master will be born in my place. And if there happens to be a master with enough magical energy to sustain 2 servants, serving them might not be a bad idea either. Goodbye, Master. On the matter of your final words, I have no intention of serving anyone else. I would just stay here and wait to disappear, while I savor my good fortune for having found a master willing to treat me only as a tool. Who is this? Oh, you were to be treated as just a tool? How fortunate. Ah, no, it's him. He's still alive somehow. Oh, you wanted to be treated as just a tool? How fortunate. Huh? You, the Master of Caster? I was hiding in the last worms, keeping me alive in the shadows. It seems no one ever noticed me. You could quite literally have stomped me into oblivion with but a single step. But it seems fate had other things in store for me. What luck, finding a dying master who still has his command spell. Now I can regain both my master authority and a command spell in one fell swoop. And by that command spell, I give you these orders. Ryder, take my worms into your body and obey me, Mercury Zogan, as my new servant. I don't know which servant assassinated your former master, but it was foolish of them to leave their quarry ripe for the taking. God damn it. There's an archer in our midst. This isn't just a system grill war anymore. It's a full-blown grill war. Section 10. Section 10. Short-lived petal / red lotus flower. Are you sure this is where Ayu's and Duryodhana are? Oh. According to my tracker, yes. They must have come here after they were sent flying. Why do they have to go off on their own? Ugh, this is such a pain. Wait, is that them? Ah, you're okay. What a relief. I can say the same to you. But how did you end up here? I'm sorry. I wanted to stay put after we got sent flying, but Berserker insisted. I was hungry, and I smelled something good here, so of course that's where I'm going to go. Now that you mention it, there's a lot of food stands here. Yeah. The only difference between the shops here used to be whether they served rectangular or round materials, and the various quantities they offered. But now that cooking is trendy, I guess they must be evolving to keep up with the times. I've never seen so many different kinds of processed materials before. Oh, what's that, Berserker? It looks really good. Let me try a bite. You want some? Oh, really now? Hey! Now, stop hitting me with your little fist. No good ever came from being greedy, you know. Look who's talking. Just go buy your own. I won't stop you. Do you buy them with raiment? Oh, yeah, you do. Isn't it a waste to give them raiment for food material that contains less than you just gave them? If the raiment is all you care about, yes, but this material also helps AIs like us maintain our structure. Though I very much doubt Berserker gets any benefit from paying raiment for these meals. So what? I just want to eat it, that's all. What kind of place even is this anyway? Finally, I was about to tell you, but then you ran off and started eating everything in sight. This is the far end of Keep. You can tell from all the Type K's running shops here, right? Huh? Then, this is the Lancers area? Why didn't you say so sooner? They're so happy and cute. I do not see him anywhere at the moment, though. If there is no need for us to be here, I suggest we leave the area before we wind up provoking him. Why is wind and win the same word? Yeah, we still need to plan our next course of action. Fine, but can I say something first? The types of AI around here feel weirdly off to me. Is that normal? Like, I get why the Type Ks are around, but why are there so many Type Ts too? Now that you mention it, that is strange. It's not like Type Ts wear down their structure more than any other types. I wonder why that is. Good question. Ah, no, him. Damn it. Good question. Caster's Master. Not anymore. Righto. So you not only survived Lenier's cannon, you even stole his servant? I would be interested to know how that came to pass, though I doubt we'll get the chance to ask.
Indeed not. I didn't come here for the pleasant chat over a meal. Yeah, I may have lost my infinite caster monster, but it seems my power is a good fit for Ryder as well. Go on, Ryder, move. With my worm supporting you, you should have more power than you know what to do with. Especially after I tampered with your spirit origin to enhance the efficiency of your randomite consumption. Run! I can't! No, he won't! Cease your pointless chatter! Now, cry out, my worms!
Ew. Oh, we're sure as hell not right now.
You might be a stubborn old man, but you can't possibly be stronger than when you had that monster command. I'm taking you down once and for all. And I'm going to do it quickly since I'd rather not stay here any longer than I have to.
True, that does sound like it would be easier than running away. Besides, I'm not sure why exactly, but I feel a powerful urge to squish every last one of those gross worms.
Let's gather it up.
I'm assuming I had to fight the blade insects again. I was wrong. Okay, cool. Man, shit just brought the freaking other thing then. Embarrassing. This was a 20 cost node, right? So I do have to kill him, I think.
Really sucks I didn't get a friggin' loop.
Maybe just go for the stars. Oh wait, no, she has charge down. I should have stated that. For all of that. I guess in the grand scheme of things, has NP isn't actually that scary. Ooh, we got Brave Chain. Or Mighty Chain. Nah, this should be a loop.
本気で言ってるんですか？じゃあターナさんも花とこんなのがいいんですこんなのがいいんですせいぜい頑張りますよ
Oh, thank God. Okay, just one break bar. The real fight's later then. Man, they threw me off because they showed the freaking worms. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of mobs again. Okay, this is also a real fight then. This is 24. He's just really, really strong. It would seem Ryder's abilities are being boosted tremendously. I might go so far as to say his base stats are being ratcheted up to borderline illegal levels. Strength, endurance, reaction speed are all far beyond those of a standard servant. It looks like his new master really is using his creepy worms to tamper with his insides. I could achieve similar effects with my Etherlight were I to use it on someone's cranial nerves. But it would place tremendous strain on them, so neither the effects nor the target would last long. Something similar must be happening here. At the very least, Ryder must be in a great deal of pain.
Yeah. Why worry about pain with parameters like these? That he can move is all that matters. Since my worms are controlling him, his pain will never hamper his movement.
Wow, that's sane, rational love. If I've ever seen it. You are the little worst.
Still, you are quite persistent, aren't you? I'm sure I could have overpowered one servant, but two at once is... Ho ho. I suppose it does make sense that he would show up as this drags out.
What's all this commotion about? What do you people think you're doing in our backyard?
Dima.
So it wasn't them. Well, it's not like I wanted to see her in particular again, or had something I wanted to do if she was here. I was right in the middle of cooking up a new dish, so I'd like to get this wrapped up as soon as possible. Huh? I guess the AI. Well, I guess that the AI prince over there isn't the one to be blamed for this mess. Who are you calling idiots? And I'll have you know, I've never been to blame for a mess in all my life. Oh, wow. You actually believe that, don't you? I probably shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, never mind that right now. Hey, Gramps. Why the freaky blood loss? You're spoiling for a fight?
Yeah, I thought this might happen. This is your area after all. Lancer, while your actions may not have been directed at my current self, I do still remember what you did to me. Forget the proper battle. You didn't even give me your name before you ambushed me, like a cowardly worm you are. I haven't forgotten that humiliation. You deserve a special punishment for what you did to me. So I'm going to kill you, along with all the rest of these vermin.
Huh! And how are you gonna do that?
Like this. Ryder?
No! Don't! Whoa! Your servant there looks like he ate something nasty. How's he gonna fight like that?
Oh, don't worry. There's more than one way to win a battle. I decided to take a page from his previous master's book and made a little weapon of my own. Ryder, remove your mask. Stop!
His noble phantasm? But what can he do with it under these Oh no, is he?
Everything was already in place. All I had to do was add my own personal touch. Didn't you fools find it odd there were so many transfer AIs around here? Oh.
Kama, keep Barrel Drago safe. I'm going to use my ether light to make him get down on the ground. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but fine.
Don't try to resist, Ryder. Remove your mask. No. Stop! This is wrong. This is evil. But I thought I didn't mind being evil. I thought I'd rather become a foolish, wicked blade than be betrayed and shunned by my own lord. I never wanted to be truly evil. So please, 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 Master, don't do this. I'm begging you. If you do this, it would be a true atrocity. What are you talking about? How is this any different from what your last master did? All I did was apply the principles my past self understood to the same mechanism. The AIs under my control are no more than tools. Disposable tools. I'm just making efficient use of them. Now, remove your mask! Remove it. Use your noble phantasm to activate the raniment and ignite the special worms I embedded in them. Don't do this.
The flowers. Ah! Those are Kama's flowers.
Don't do this!
Oh boy, that's bad. Ugh. Master! Okay, you still have all your limbs. You're not bleeding and it looks like you can still see. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I can't. I cannot believe it. How could you do this? What happened? I believe he took the same mechanism that uses Ryder's noble phantasm to amplify the Type T's raniment, and used it to set off a spell he embedded in their bodies all at once. Which means he transformed their raniment directly into destructive energy, by essentially turning them into living bombs.
Good, good. That was just as, no, an even stronger blast than I anticipated. And they're extremely mobile, given the type of AIs they are. I can send them anywhere I want to destroyed. I think I'll call them transfer bombs.
Damage severe. Shutting down. Destruction. Workload increased. Resolution impossible. Uh-oh.
And to top it all off, my worms can collect the remaining nutrients. What a feast! How dare you! How dare you! Oh, you don't care for my methods, Master of Assassin? Then what are you going to do about it?
Wait, at least for now. First, we need to check in on the other masters and servants.
How? Are you okay, Master? Guess she took a hit. Looks like she got a concussion. Or the AI equivalent anyway. Looks like neither of us would be ready for a fight just yet. As for him... Damn it! The old man smells exactly like that brat. But he's completely surrendered to his monstrous side. Whatever semblance of a conscience he had is long gone now. Are you okay, Master? You ought to be, since I kept you safe.
Yeah, I'm okay. But, it's a little constricting being carried while you're in that armor. It, kind of hurts too.
Deal with it. We were the closest to the blast. This armor was the thing that kept us alive. So, what now?
What do you mean?
We're probably still his primary targets, and I'm not sure I can keep you safe without this armor. I don't want any more of those AIs sneaking in and blowing you up while I'm off thrashing Worm Grandpa over there. So either you deal with my armor and we make a run for it with me carrying you, or we stick around here to see what happens. And that's what I recommend.
Okay, then let's...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, Bima. What do you want? Really don't want to really don't want to talk to you if I can help it. But damn it, I have to say something here. What happened to you? Why aren't you fighting back? When did you become such a coward? Oh, so you just went there, huh? Then again, you always did like to get everyone else worked up, so you wouldn't have to do any fighting yourself. Like you did to Karna. Shut up! We're talking about you here, not me. You were always so proud of your stupid strength. The second you saw an enemy, you jump in and crush them with your bare hands. More than anything, you were a battle-crazed buffoon who only cared about rubbing your victories in everyone's faces. So why aren't you fighting now? The old you'd never have been more willing to run away with a woman than stand his ground and fight. You? Who are you? Are you really the Bima I knew? Is it Bima or Bima? I really could look out the pronunciation.
Lancer.
I never considered myself a battle-crazed buffoon, but I can see how I came across that way to you guys. That was never all there was to me, though. Not then, not now.
Who are you?
Right now, I've got my hands full taking care of this weak-ass master and her weak-ass heart. I just want to serve her as best I possibly can. You what? You probably don't know this, but... back when me and my brothers were going undercover in King Virata's palace, I took the role of Valhaba, a cook in the royal kitchens. Weirdly enough, I didn't hate it. In fact, I really liked making people happy with my cooking. It even made me think that a life spent in service to someone else might not be a bad one. And, well, that's the version of myself I am now. The one who remembers that feeling. So right now, everything else comes after that. Are you really Bima? What happened to the Bima I knew? The man who went so far just to defeat me? What happened to your warrior Wait! Looks like we won't be able to count on Ayu's and Duryodhana's help here.
So it does. They will need to steel ourselves for this fight. No worries. I was already planning on handling this myself anyway. Just make sure you got a fitting reward waiting for me, okay?
An assassin challenging me to a straight fight? It seems you still haven't learned your lesson. Ryder! Not very eloquent, are you? Wait, did you bite your tongue? I see. You really were so humiliated, were you? All I did was use you like a tool, just as you wanted. Fine then, torment yourself all you like. Once you strip away the facade, the heroes are just like anyone else. You can bite your own tongue off, or even tear out your own innards if you want. My worms can still control your body just the same. Really, as long as you maintain your core functionality, I don't care what you do to yourself.
You really are the absolute worst. Well, Ryder, it's your lucky day. I feel so bad for you. I'm going to give you all the love you can stand. I'm going to love your suffering, your pride, your pain, your durable faux evil self being used against your will. You don't have to give this any more effort at all. I'm going to provide you with a nice peaceful eternity of depravity. Now, let yourself be swallowed up by my all-consuming love and sleep for the rest of time. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be a long fight. I probably don't need to loop it, so... I doubt I have enough firepower to actually loop it, though. Yeah, 3 bars, or 2 bars. Don't think I would have had enough firepower. I got 1 camera card. That's good. Should have done that. Should not have done that. It means metal effects. F! Charms the metal effect. Well, we're gonna take a lot more damage now. I might be on 3 turns. I think I would have to use Oberon though. Yeah, High Lake was a good call. Wow. Don't think I'll be able to... You guys just get the stars for next turn. Okay, still alive, still alive. Good, good.
いいですよ別に
Okay, we can only face card this. So, if we can only face card it, I don't need to use her battery. Get the burn
そん
in.
なに欲しいはいはいそんなに欲しいんですかこんなのがいいんですどうにかなっちゃう
Nice,
こんなのがいいんです
nice.
せいぜい頑張りますよ いいですよ別に
Still alive, good. Still alive. Oh, getting dangerously close now. %200 overcharge. Get the fence down in there.
どうな
All done quick.
そんなに欲しいんですか本当に本気で言ってるんですかじゃあターマさんも花とえいとどうにかなっちゃうもっと欲しがってください
Alright, 140 left. But we did loop, so that's good. I still have a battery on me. Got double buster.
こうかはいはいこんなのがいいんですしょうがないから打ちますよこれが私の情欲を呼び起こす愛の矢カーマ三毛花
Nice. He didn't disappear, so I don't know if he's dead yet. We don't have one more fight in him. I leveled up. Oh no, my AP. Yeah, better convert that.
ではどうぞこちらアイテム交換だねいいよそういうのも嫌いじゃないし君に幸運が
Take out my strength stats. Roll. Phew. Okay, I finally caught my breath. Oh hey, you're awake. In that case... Another chance to escape, while assassins fighting that... Berserker, go help them. Hey, what are you doing? I can't let him get away with this. They were all just doing their best. They were just normal girls. One day, it might have been family. And he just threw them away like they were nothing. So please, Berserker. Please don't let him get away. If we don't take him down here and now, he'll do this again. She's not wrong. I'm sorry. My head's still pounding. I can't bear to see family dying. But maybe that's not as bad as not having them in the first place. Master? She fainted again. That's what she gets for giving me Raniment as soon as she wakes up. She didn't quite seem like herself before she fainted either. Well, no matter. The question is, what do I do now? Let's think this through.
Bima already ran away, so there's no reason I can't do the same. That's clear. That's the clear, obvious answer. But it's not the only one. Think about what that old man did. I get it. Using the weak is the single most effective way to win a battle. And that applies to the weak on both sides. Which means he made the right call. And that pisses me the hell off. There are different kinds of wisdom, and I refuse to tolerate any kind that's more effective than my own. There's no one wiser than me, so the only reason I wouldn't employ those types of wisdom is that they lack elegance. So anyone who would dare use such tactics in front of me, especially with a smugly triumphant look on their face, would be outright insulting me. I bet punishing a transgression like that would feel really good. And that's not the only thing. This one's really simple. Were I to bring so wicked a villain to justice, anyone who saw would praise my name. I would be a hero, the talk of the town, best known and loved. I like that. I like standing out. I like being fawned over. So many things I want. I want them all. So fine then. I guess I'll just have to do this. I've already got one person looking to me to be the hero. So rather than reduce that one to none, it's much more my style to let my greed carry that 1 to 100. Hiya! Come on now, what are you doing out here? I swear, you're helpless without me. Guess I've got no choice but to join the fight then. I mean, just look at your arrows. They've been hitting everything but the enemy.
Oh, is that what you think is happening? Anyway, glad you're here. Everything was just about ready, but would you mind keeping Ryder busy so I can concentrate for a minute? Great, so helpful you, thanks.
Huh? I didn't come here just so you could dump all your work on— Whoa!
How you doing, Master? I think I'm ready for what you're planning. Perfect, I knew we were on the same wavelengths. Hehe. Alright, just let me concentrate a little, get some resources from you, and voila!
So, Berserker is back in the fight, but Ryder is fine and Assassin doesn't seem to have anything that could finish him off. Once I call in a few new transfer bombs, I can blow both of them sky high at the same time.
Hey, you! Yeah, the old geezer sitting there playing out his schedule for later like he's already won here. You probably should have kept in mind that you're part of this battle too.
Huh? What is this? A bounded field? When did you— Wait, flowers?
You did see me firing those flower arrows, right? You thought I was just missing all that time? Fat chance. I aimed them very carefully and let them grow a bit at a time to make sure they surround you in just the right spot.
Huh! My worms would devour those little flowers and—
Why do you think I'm doing this? I'm making sure not one of those nasty worms escape. See, you might not be able to see it, but I've got a really irritating fire burning inside me all the damn time. So by putting just a little bit of fire into my Vajra, and then doing this...
What?
I don't know why, but for some reason, I've been really wanting to burn every last one of your worms to cinders myself. I'm so glad I got a chance to make it happen.
My worms! Damn it! Why won't these damn flames go out?
Oh please, do you think you can just put those flames out? If only it were so easy, my life would be so much better.
Curse you! Curse you! Did
that work? Maybe seeing them is what gave me the eye to use flowers. Oh well, it's not like I'm gonna run out of flowers anytime soon. But it still pisses me off to see how he went and ruined my lovely tips. So it's only fair you repay me for them, don't you think, grandfather?
Hiya!
I will certainly not be repeating my mistakes. I scanned every millimeter of this place and could confirm that the elderly master is finally and completely gone.
And I just wanted a big victory over Rider 2. Now to finish the job.
Don't bother, he's already halfway gone.
Assassin. Berserker. Thank you.
Oh, really?
I expected you to complain about the loss. I was not a warrior in this, but merely a tool. As such, I have no right either to pride in my victories or anger at my losses. But even so, even twisted into a false evil, as I just was. No, it is how I was twisted that would have made going over into true evil unbearable. So thank you for stopping me, and for ending this. It's only because my time here is about to end that I can admit this self came from near the end of my real life. Emperor, I have fought for you all this time. I have dedicated my service to our empire. I have no ulterior motive. All honor and glory I have achieved, I have offered to you. Nothing I have ever done, nothing I have done, has been for my own benefit. So why won't you believe me? Why do you think I want your crown? Why? I believed in him. I gave him everything I had. And yet, now he envies me. He doubts me, shuns me, treats me like an enemy. It's so painful. If I'd known this would happen, I would have never become a hero. I wonder if it's not too late. If it will make him trust me again. If it will end this pain and suffering. Maybe I should turn to evil so foul that it erases all my past accomplishments. But, although I tried, I was ultimately too soft to truly embrace evil. The best I could do was pretend to evil, which amounted to little more than escape and confusion by another name. That's probably why, both then and now, instead of quaffing the evil entirely, I chose to go to my eternal rest, with only its bitter aftertaste lingering on my tongue.
Whatever. I didn't do that looking for your gratitude or anything. But I do have to ask, how the hell did you end up working for a complete piece of garbage? Yeah, did something happen with Lanier?
Oh, right. I need to tell you something. My first master was erased. Someone, I don't know who, killed him. I have no excuse for my failure to protect him. But I can still tell you this. He was killed by a projectile fired from a great distance. Only an attack from a servant could have been so accurate and powerful. So I think. There may be an archer somewhere in this world. Please, be careful. We may have been deceived right from the start.
What could this mean?
An archer? Of course there's no archer here. The base knowledge I was given when I was summoned tells me tells me that's a real class. But I've never seen anyone like that around here.
Good day, everyone. I am contacting you all now in my capacity as the overseer of the system Grail War. As of this moment, Ryder's Spirit Core has completely vanished. The winner is... I guess it's Master.
But I dealt a killing blow to Ryder.
It's a tough call, but I'm going to go with Berserker, since I believe servant bells take precedence.
Alright.
Huh? Are you freaking kidding me? As a result, Prime AI authority over the Master of Ryder's partitions, transfer and build, will be given to the Master of Berserker, the Prime AI of repair. As part of this property transfer, these areas will be united to create a new combined Ryder transfer build partition. Preparations for this world transfer are currently underway as I speak. In fact, they are already complete. Since this will be the second such transformation. So let's keep things moving swiftly. Good luck to all remaining participants. Huh? Are you freaking kidding me? Duryodhana, look after Ayus.
I know that.
Not again. I think we're at the halfway point. That's a lot of types. So, Mobile?
Section 11. Kratos will. Flash. Whoever. I don't know.
Phew. I know keeping Bail Draco safe is extremely important, but does that mean you have to cradle him in your arms every time this happens? Oh, well, that's the I mean, you never know what might happen, right? So, a second layer of protection never hurts. Alright, never mind. Let me see. It looks like Ayus and Duryodhana are relatively close by this time. Let's go find them. Where did all these new admin privileges come from? What happened while I was asleep?
Oh, you like them? Well, you're welcome then.
Thanks? Don't let them fool you. I deserve at least half of the credit. At least half the credit. I was the one who got rid of Ryder's advantage. At any rate, this means you can now manage the workloads for build and transfer as well as repair. Yeah. I'm still a type R myself, but it looks like I can also handle these other tasks as a kind of subcategory now. I can even manage the location for all the different AI types and communicate with them too. This is going to be really useful. Whoa. This is what the partition map currently looks like. Wait, why did we move up there? We could have just stayed there. I see. Wow, my territory is huge now. I'll have to make sure I do a good job taking care of it. Yes, but in exchange, you will also reap a larger share of benefits too. It's also lucky that so many of these jobs have to do with safety. I think our next course of action should be to go around stocking up on raiment and helping other AIs as we do. Go around? Go around where? Do we have an objective? One of the home bases, maybe? We should probably stick to repairs, huh? No, we're going to pay a visit to the church and defend.
You're planning to ask the central governing AI about this supposed archer or something?
If I can. I am sure she knows more about this world's servants than anyone else, after all. But first, Eus, I should also tell you what Ryder told us before you vanish. I don't think that anyone like that described by Ryder here.
Me neither. Ryder probably just got confused before he passed on.
That's possible, yes. But there's no harm in making sure. Well, don't look at me. I've got no opinion on this. Regardless, our top priority is to replenish our fuel supply. Ace, would you mind looking into what the AIs under your charge are up to, and find tasks we can assist with? Sure thing. Come on then. There's no time to waste.
It's probably just AoE bow, so. I can try out NP1 null scene. Because why not? I still have yet to use her. Black really compensate. All I want was MP2. Why does this cost me so much? Why is the gacha so unfair?
大丈夫。落ち着いて。普段通りに。そうでなくっちゃ。打ち漏らさない。会場で戦いましょう。戦いですか。今のうちに準備を。今のうちに準備を。記録更新やった。負けないぞ。
We might not have enough NP gain.
いい空ね。文句なし。
It's just so damn cool.
メリコ完璧。上出来。全部そう排除。
We got the special one. Nice. Oh, damn it. I flinch. That was a waste.
見えた。フェアリーコントロール。すぐに帰るよ。グッドハンティングフェアリー。君たちも。この名はメリジーン。夏の空。水の乙女。冗談ワロンナイト。
Man. Freaking love the mech design. Oh wow, actually killed.
今回はうまくいきました。
I just realized there are torsos on the guns. Huh.
Thank you. And thank you. Oh, you don't have to give me any more. I don't want to take too much. Before, we were ordered to give as much as we could without disappearing. Oh right, the build AIs used to work for Castor's absolute shit of a master. I bet they were getting exploited pretty bad. Well now that I'm your Prime AI, all that's going to change. All I want is for us to be like a No, as far as I'm concerned, you build girls already are family. Thank you, again. By the way, are you the Master of Assassin? Sure am. Oh, that's me. Hi. I heard you were a big help in wresting control away from Bill's last Prime AI. Thank you too. It was nothing. I wanted to help. I just realized I can thank you in other ways besides raiment. We have materials too. Would you like to make something? I'd like to make something for you. Just tell me your desired parameters, like its ideal shape and purpose. I can make enough for all of you. Huh? That's really nice of you. But we already have all the repair equipment we need, so, it's hard to come up with something on the spot. Why don't you just make whatever you feel like then? Second in. I see. Then I'll get to work. They're done. Here you go. It looks like a game piece. Oh wait, this one's carrying a little medical bag. Is this me? Affirmative. It's a custom-made chess piece. You can use them in place of the king or queen, or as their own original chess pieces. Personally, I imagine them as moving in the same way as a queen and knight, because those are the strongest pieces. Is this me? It's so cute! Thank you! Oh, you have one for me too? I'll never say no to a bit of idolatry. So, am I a long-range attacker or a charmer who can bring anyone I attack over to our side? It hardly needs to be said that AI and chess go together like peanut butter and jelly. These AI must be using it as a way to improve their computational abilities. Fascinating. Although, if I'm being completely honest, I do feel like my piece should be a little taller. Still, it is wonderfully made. Thank you.
Hold up. Why is mine the only one that's all boxy? It looks like it's from a super low poly game or something. For that matter, even the shape is pretty shabby.
That was not intentional. I simply overestimated the amount of material we had available. So I did not have enough to finish yours properly. As for shabbiness, that's just your imagination. I'm sure it has nothing to do with you being the only one who acted a little frighteningly.
Are you sure?
Incidentally, your piece also has a rare ability. It cannot move at all. Amazing! There's never been another chess piece like it.
I knew it. You totally messed mine up on purpose, didn't you? Fine. Since you got everything else about it wrong, I'll decide its proper abilities myself. Behold, Duryodhana, the strongest chess piece ever. Just place it on the board and all the opponent pieces will bow down in reverence before they're knocked out of commission. How's that? What was that? Did you just laugh at me? Ayus, are you sure she's really your subordinate? Maybe you should double check your authority.
Anyway, I'm glad this worked out so well.
Me too.
Okay, let's keep this supply train going. How about we visit the transfer side next? Whew.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a day there, but I'm gonna do one more pull to end this off. Come on, Melusine, come on!
F.
Come on.
Seriously?
Kill me. Just kill me now.
I'm gonna use all of course. Man. Alright. Well, that sucks.
I gotta finish the event too.
Oh well. Until next time, thank everyone who joined me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Hopefully my luck's better tomorrow.